Dude.
108-0.
Look at that hand. Man, the Moab shakes indeed. You know exactly how I feel. You know how they came across. My name is Gaabbbaaa. I'm going to be talking through with you how I got this nuclear, some tips and tricks, and a breakdown of how I got to the 100 mark. I hope you can join me throughout the video. Maybe like and subscribe. What a nerve-wracking experience. I don't think I'll ever be able to top this. 108-0. I'm just in shock. I'm still buzzing from getting that game. Massive help, massive respect for Ms. Tuppence Pouch.
Ms. Tuppence Pouch.
Man, what a wingman. Ms. Tuppence Pouch. You do need a wingman in this game type, you know that. You can't go into Death Dom on your own. Don't even bother. It's too many clans, you know, a lot of communications needed to do this game. So, by the way, the first half of this game is me doing a bit of commentary, chatting about nuclear medals, etc. While the second half, I'm going to flick to the reaction cam. So, I've been asked a few questions on Reddit. How to get a nuke. I will be honest, I'm not the best person to ask, but I know that since getting the first, it's a lot simpler to get the second. I don't think I was as nervous near the nuclear medal, but as I was going 108-0, yes, as you saw earlier in the clip at the beginning, I was nervous because I wanted to get a flawless, over 100 kill flawless. Jesus! I just realised how important that was, 100 kills flawlessly. Jesus Christ, I will never be able to top that, I know it. Jesus, I'm a little bit gutted. I don't think I'll ever be able to top that game. Oh, okay. Back to the topic. So, game types, etc. What do I think? I think Safeguard is a really good option. Definitely recommend you play Safeguard if you're struggling to get your first nuke. The games are a lot longer. There's a lot less streaks going on to worry about. I really felt when I played Safeguard in my first nuclear video that the less UAVs the opposition get, the easier it is for me to play around. You'll see on screen now the class I used when I played Safeguard. Actually, whenever I play Safeguard, I'm probably going to use this. Yes, it contains the acoustic sensor. It's renowned as being a bit of a nubby thing to use, but there's so little UAVs in the air when playing Safeguard. I thought, you know what, I should whack it on. But when playing Death Dom, I really recommend you play this game type for now if you're going for your first nuke. The games can last a lot longer if you choose them to be, particularly if you're in a party of 6. And when in a full party, naturally you can avoid B. You can let the team get B and only have one flag the whole game. And with Death Dom, you know that you can make up for those loss of points on the flags by kills, of course. You want to keep the game even. If they are getting absolutely battered, they're going to leave, clearly, as would you. So keep the little nubby players in. You need UAVs, of course, and take off gunship. If you've got anyone in your party using gunship, get them out of the clan. Yeah, if you know anyone that uses the gunship regularly, just stop inviting them into your party. If you're going for a nuke, that is especially the stupidest idea because weaker players that aren't doing so well are going to back out. So that's the first thing. When it comes to streaks, always UAV. If you want to just go for nukes, you could probably just start with UAV only, but I've had a lot of success with higher streaks in Death Dom. UAV, Sniper's Nest is probably easier because that will get slower kills, but you often get a lot of kills while people are looking up at it. So get the Sniper's Nest in, and I still rate the Strike Team because you can follow that around the map and they're like a really good meat shield. You know that whichever area they are in, use the mini-map, you see where they are, you know that enemies are not there. That's basically what I use them for. I'm going to put my class on screen now, so really rate the silencer. Clearly you need to stay off the radar. You need to know where they are, and they need to have no clue where you are. That is the massive issue with Modern Warfare right now. I don't know where anyone is. I just die from anything, anywhere. So, stay off the minimap. Of course, I'm using Ghost as well, as you can see there. They do get the odd UAV, and you just can't predict it. I've got a rocket launcher just to get rid of it. I very rarely get kills with it as such. I've got a spare point, so why not? So, stock is a massive plus in this class for dodging around corners, dipping, dodging, ducking and diving. You need to know when to get out of a gunfight. That is the main issue with getting a nuke. Staying alive. Clearly, you need to get a long streak, so you need to not die. So using stock will get you out of gunfights as much as it will get you on target and in gunfights. So rapid fire is necessary. There's not as much power with a silencer, so you know the range will be reduced. But up close, the rapid fire has saved me many times. You need that. You do burst through the ammo quite a lot, which means you need scavenger. Gunho as well. Dexterity, you're not really swapping weapons too much, jumping and ducking and so on. So gung-ho means you can bring your gun up to your face after sprinting quicker. Clearly that's going to be better in those unexpected corners. I've got Ghost on the side there as a perk. I really recommend that. You know how many times people get UAVs completely in the worst times. Just keep sprinting. Focus on that little yellow circle in the top left corner. You'll see it go dark grey. That means you're off the radar. Clearly you want to be doing that. Yeah, then being able to predict you're going to be getting seen a lot. You're going to be seeing a lot of people as well. You need to stay off the radar and move. You get a kill, you need to get out of where you killed them. You're not supposed to camp. Clearly not. You're not going to get a nuke by camping. People remember where you are. They'll see where their teammates die. So you need to get away from where they died. Right, that guy there in the replay. Clearly he shows up on the minimap as a skull. Get away from that area. Teammates. Very clearly the most important thing. You can't beat a whole team on your own. You need to know where your teammates are and follow them around so you have got a bit of knowledge of where they die, so you know where the enemies are. Also, as a bit of a sponge to your bullets. Enemy bullets, sorry. When they... I know it's a bit naughty, but if you do follow your teammates, let them die around the corner so you can pick off the enemies. If you're on a long streak, there is nothing wrong with that. If you just spawn in, don't do that. But if you're on a long streak, yes. Follow teammates around, let them die for you. And that is known as baiting your teammates. A little bit harsh, but you do... It's knowledge, isn't it? It's information. You need to know where the enemy are. And if they have jumped around the corner, send someone, it's going to be on the red dot, it's going to be on the minimap, you're helping them out. If you're on a long streak, you can't die, remember? So, one thing you need to learn in this game, and maybe other Call of Duties as well, is to dip. Get out of a gunfight. You run around a corner and see 3 people, you're not the Terminator. You haven't got a scythe in your pocket, you haven't got a war machine. Duck and dip out of there. Literally, you need to learn to slide out of a gunfight. I do it enough where I see the enemies, I shoot 1 or 2 bullets and get out of there. This is not necessarily for a nuke, but it is for building streaks in Black Ops 4. Is just getting a love tap on them. You know where they are, you know you can't kill them, just tap them. Give them a little love tap, and then if your teammates do see them, they'll help you kill them. And if a score streak kills them, of course, brilliant. Sometimes you'll see a nuke, you'll see a grenade just come over the wall and take... There you go, talking of nades. You'll see a nade just go over the wall and take out someone else. So me throwing that nade just there may have got someone else 100 points or a point towards their next score streak. One thing you can't help when you're going for a nuke is look at those medals in the top middle of your screen when they pop up. You'll see Merciless, you'll see Ruthless, you see Relentless. You start to think, I can get a nuke here. You shouldn't be adjusting how you play. You should just play the same all of the time. Minimap, where's my teammates? Minimap, where's my teammates? Where are my teammates? Am I safe? Where did my teammates die? You start slowing down and being campy, you will do what I've done, which is to get a nuke in the blooming last second again of a game. So you've got to keep moving and relax. It's fine. You'll get that nuke. You're good enough to get it. It's just your nerves slowing you down. Now with specialists, there's a wide choice. You need to be quick to pick them. I think battery is a very good one, particularly if it's your first nuke. Get on equipment charge with battery. On some maps, you can get this 4 to 10 kills with just 1 bullet. Well, no, you can't get 10. You could get up to 12 kills with 1 usage of the war machine. That is, of course, if the spawns are just right. UAV, they spawn behind you. 1 shot, you take out 4 people, I'm trying to say. The Scythe, you can't really do that. You need a bit more skill. You need a bit more luck that they all line up and they haven't seen you shoot where you are, So I suggest using battery and equipment charge to get that war machine as quick as possible. You need to know where they are and just fingers crossed they group up together and take out 4 to 5 people at once. Once you've killed those 4 people, they're going to spawn together down the road. Go follow them and shoot their spawn again. You can get them twice, maybe up to 3 times with 1 war machine. You get that 4 times in a game with the equipment charge, and my god, you're sorted. Yeah? So, stick to battery. If you can't get battery, I suggest using Reaper. Reaper is a bit more difficult, but the gun is overpowered as anything. None of the other specialists compete really when going for your nuke, but of course this is just for your first nuke. For day-to-day use, I do recommend Crash. You'll be a great teammate for everyone. Plus, you'll be getting your score streaks a lot sooner than everybody else. So, of course, this is just for the first nuke. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get way more after you get your first because it all is down to nerves. You'll be fine. I hope you've enjoyed these little tips. I'm going to flick back to the camera account now. Hopefully you enjoy my reaction for the final kills of the game. I don't think I'll ever be able to get a nuke this late in the game again. That's 2 in a row. Both my nukes have been at the very last second. I still haven't got an unstoppable medal. You get that following the nuke, don't you? 31 and above. So, please sit back, enjoy the stress of the last part of the game. Much love. My name is Gaabbbaaa. Maybe consider subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you in Modern Warfare. My babe! No, I want to fail, Oh! What was that?
108.
108 nil? I don't know if I got the nuke. Something flashed up at the end there. That might be... That... I got it. I got another nuke in the actual last second of the game again. I want to get an unstoppable medal. This is killing me. Dude.
108 nil.
Look at that hand. Oh. What did we get? Tell me there's a nuclear medal. Tell me there's a nuclear medal. I got another nuclear.
Well done, son.
108 nil. I still didn't get the unstoppable medal. That was the last second. Oh my god! This game is killing me. Oh!
Jesus. Fuck me, son.
Jesus, man.
I mean, I come top, I'll just say that. I got more.